Hello, Gemini. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much for this Aquarius season reading for you. This is for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus. And of course, thank you all for returning to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I think it should be okay like this. I don't know if it's phone today. Oh, okay. I think that's better, right? Yeah, it should be okay. So, thank you for showing up. Thank you for returning if that's the case. Thank you for liking and to turning on that notifications bell for you. Okay, so let's look into what Aquarius season is coming up for you. This is a reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, as I said, and it's a general reading. Okay, so just take what resonates with you. Don't force the energy to fit in your life. Okay, so we're going to be having three topics here: health, wealth, and then relationships, connections, networks, all of that good stuff. Okay, we also have two oracles here to take some energies, but let's start by taking this card. So for health, for Gemini, we have the two of swords, the 10 of swords. What else do we have for Gemini? We have the moon, and we also have the 8 of wands. Good. Now, going into your wealth, your finances, your career, money, what do we have here? So we have 8 of pentacles. We have the knight of swords. Something wants to come fast towards you. We have the 6 of pentacles, and we also have the fool. Yes. And then finally, for relationships, connections, ooh, we have the 2 of cups. Hello, you. What is going on here? Finally, sounds like love. Yes, the star. Aquarius season, the 6 of wands, and the Ace of wands. Okay, this sounds good. This sounds exciting for Gemini. Great, I love this. I've been doing quite a few readings and I haven't had any love connections here, but finally I have for you. That is beautiful. Now, let's take a card from the Earth Magic Oracle here for you. And this, oh, full moon completion is so interesting. He came for Taurus as well, this card. So there could be something here when it comes to, and maybe Taurus, it's important for you in your natal chart. So maybe you can check there as well if there's something there for you. Okay. Now, from the Oracle of the Fairies, message for Gemini, please. Look in a book. Beautiful. Look in a book. Whatever your question right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The words you find will bring the insight you seek. Now, I like to do this, whether you have books at home or you go to a bookstore or a library or something, just grab a book, close your eyes, breathe in and out, focus on something, and then just open on a page. And the first sentences that you see there, a phrase that will bring a lot of insight to you. Now, of course, here says look in a book. It doesn't have to be just in a book. I mean, nowadays, a lot of people don't really read physical books anymore. So this could be about, listening to someone, listening to music, listening to something. So whatever answers you are looking for, the answers will be drawn to you in some way, shape, or form. It could even be during this reading, there could be something here and it's like, oh, that's what I needed to know, right? Something will make sense to you. So pay attention. And this could also be making sense to you something around the full moon. There's a completion here. So there's something here that it could come to a full circle. Okay. Something about a tree, something about, being growing. I'm hearing growing old together, whether this is about you and someone else or you and nurturing something or you and yourself, right? We could be talking about you and yourself, your self growth, your self development, personal development, all of that beautiful stuff could also be coming here very, very strong. Now, I keep wanting to look in a book. Now, there's a lot of mushrooms here. Mushrooms do talk about transformation, and we're talking about personal development and all of that. Mushrooms do bring transformation, right? When they're growing, it means some transformation is happening. And she's surrounded by mushrooms here, right? With the ones with the red top here. So there's something about this. Red is bringing me a lot of safety and security from the root chakra. Okay, so it's about building, I don't know, building your legacy, building something, building your financial freedom. All of that is coming up. You could be needing to look in a book regarding something about I don't know, millionaire mindset, money making mindset, shifting the mindset in terms of being more magnetic and more attractive to, I don't know, the workplace or something like that. Now, I don't feel becoming magnetic in terms of love. This feels much more in terms of the financial part. But we'll look into that as we go through the reading, right? So let's get started here into the tarot, and we start with your health here. Now, health, I do say there could have been a breakup or something here for some of you, in some way, shape, or form, or a pain regarding something, because this person here has her eyes closed. Okay, so this person decided to close her heart and she closed everything. She doesn't want to look at anything right now, but it feels like she's stuck here. Okay, and she's stuck in the pain. She's stuck here because something was very painful, right? It feels dark right now. Look at that. The full moon is dark around the full moon, right? And the moon is shining nice and bright. So there could be something here that at the time of the full moon that it's coming now, the full moon in Leo, there could be finally you freeing yourself from some pain, freeing yourself from some sort of situation. This is so interesting because the moon is here and I didn't even pay attention to that, and I keep talking about the moon. So this next full moon right now can be very, very important to you. Okay, can be very important in terms of there's some sort of hope, there's some sort of signs and synchronicities that it's time to move forward, right? Because here it's about there's only one path, right? So the only way is forward, and the only way is forward, it's about you trusting that you know where to go and you trust your intuition, right? It's about intuition and trust here. And it's interesting because the lobster is here, and the symbology here about the lobster is that for the lobster to grow, they need to let go of their shells, to grow, right? So it's about you need to let go of the past. You need to let go of the pain of the past. You need to let go of this blind here so that you just move forward. Because if she just turns around, there's a whole new island there, and it brings a lot of new energy, new beginnings. And that's exactly what happened here once they pass these pillars, right? It's a portal, it's like a portal, it's a brand new beginning. And this could even be moving far away. We could be talking about moving far away. We could be talking about needing to dream again. There's a lot of heartache. I don't have the Three of Swords here, but these Two of Swords and the Ten of Swords really bring me the sense of heartache. Like it doesn't fit anymore being in this situation. It doesn't fit anymore being here. It doesn't fit anymore being in this mindset. It needs change. Something here requires change, and change comes from this emotional self, right? Now, what happens here is that if you don't do that, I do see this spiritual pain, this emotional pain coming into the physical form. So I wouldn't be surprised if you don't take any action here, you starting to have back pains, okay, you starting to be very emotional drain. It could be burnout, it could be breakdowns, it could be all of that, okay? Because the energy is asking you, take charge of your life, go the distance, right? Do something, go somewhere else, even if it is for a little bit, okay? Do something, make change, communicate, get out there, talk to different people, talk to people that maybe have been going through what you are going right now, or try to get some advice, go and do something. But it's asking you with the Eight of Wands there, take action. Okay, this is about taking action here, and something good could come from those taking actions there, right? Remember, looking in a book, listening from someone, listening from something like that, like people talking, a workshop, a webinar, something, and something starts to make sense. This tarot reading, for example. Okay, so pay attention to that, and that's what we come with this health part. Now, moving into the wealth part for you, Gemini, I see you starting something new, but this is something new that maybe you started in the past because the Knight of Swords is here. Maybe you started something in the past and then you stop, right? We could be, I'm hearing, whoa, I'm could be talking to musicians, or you made music in the past and you let that go, you stopped doing that. Well, they're asking what passion did you start in the past that you ended up stopping. Now, of course, you have to understand, why did you stop? Was it something that required a lot of financial investment or something? Because what is showing up here with this is that it requires patience, and maybe some of you were not patient because then, oh, the Knight of Swords is a card of fast movement. So maybe, just maybe, in the past, you were the kind of person that wanted things to happen overnight, right? I'm going to make a song today, I'm going to put it online, and it's going to sell billions overnight. Well, it takes some time. I know some things can get viral overnight, right? But maybe we're also talking here that your emotional self is not allowing, or was not allowing very strongly, this part to work. Okay. Now we do have as well the Six of Pentacles. So I do see money coming in. I do see some rewards coming in. And this reward comes potentially from a new beginning. Now you start with planning something new, and you end this row, this line here, with the Fool, which is a brand new beginning. So there could be something here, brand new beginning, that you're about to start, or you could be starting during this Aquarius season. It could even be after the full moon, because we have here the full moon, the completion as well. So you could be completing something that you started in the past. But this feels very strong. Not even though I have the Fool there with the zero, this is not about something that started completely from zero, but I do have a lot of energy here, that something that you started before, but now it's more grounded. You're more grounded, you're ready to plant the seeds, to be patient, because the Seven of Pentacles also asks you to be patient. So there's something here as well, that you could have the knowledge right now, and have the patience, the maturity right now, to understand how things work, right? From planning to taking action to all of that. And it could even happen, all of that, during this Aquarius season, right? Right from the beginning, putting in the work, working on this situation, whatever this plan is, this dream is for you. And you see that bit by bit, you start feeding, putting it out there, but still taking care of yourself, doing this, doing that, but taking care of yourself, not going too crazy in just one thing. So I see some people here understanding that it's better to have small amounts from different ones than just from one, because if one ends, it's gone, right? But I see you doing this from different sources. There's something here about different sources and your understanding. This feels very strong, like you understanding how the market works now. Maybe you're a broker there, and I could be talking to someone that it's ready to help people make millions, and they will be making them as well. Okay. So that's what we have for wealth here. And then finally, for relationships, as I was talking about, if you went to a breakup, if you went to something like that, yes, I definitely see here there could be a new beginning coming up from a place of healing. Okay. I'm not talking to someone that just broke up yesterday. I'm talking to someone that broke up at least in the last 2 months. It could have been, I mean, and this could even happen when you are in a relationship and you already feel that this is not going anywhere. And it happens to some people. They start working on their healing while still in the relationship, because they know already that it's not going anywhere, and it's going to happen, and it's going to make it happen. Okay. And it's going to be there and then. And you understand that when you start focusing on yourself more, even still in the last stages of a relationship, you're already looking after yourself, you're already taking care of yourself. So it could even happen that when that relationship ends from the past, you could be kind of ready, and a person comes, because you're already focusing on your healing. And look at that, the Six of Wands is here. this is success. This is the person coming to you. This could even be a person that's been waiting patiently for you to be single, for example. Um, and then, this person comes offering their love to you, right? Ace of Wands, because this was written in your destiny book, but you were learning something else on the other side, and this is, could be where two divine counterparts were doing their work in separation, so that when they are healed, they connect. This is beautiful. This is so, so beautiful. Now, if you are in a relationship, there's a lot of healing, there's a lot of beautiful things happening here. Okay, this is integrating what you have learned in the past, the two of you, what you have learned, so that you become united as one, right? And this is where things starting to move forward. This is where expansion happens here with the Six of Wands, and there could even be here with this Ace of Wands. For those of you who are in a healthy relationship, we could be talking actually about adding someone else to the connection, right? Maybe conceiving something, adopting, you name it. But it could also be the next step, right? So if you are living in separate places, maybe you decide to move in together. Maybe if you are living together already, you decide to engage, propose, you name it. Whatever you are right now, there's a chance of the next step to go out there. However, before something happens, keep it to yourselves, okay? Because I do have jealousy people around here in the Six of Wands, and people are always checking what you're going to do, what you're not going to do. And this counts even for people that are just starting to know someone. Okay, there's people always looking after what you're doing, what you're not doing. How is your life? Are you single for a long time? Why are you single? Where do you go? Where you not go? Oh man, there's a lot of people like that here. I definitely see that. But anyway, that's what we have for Gemini. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this makes sense in some way, shape, or form. You can always let me know in the comments below. And if you'd like a personal reading, description box below, my details are there. My Etsy shop is there as well. And until next time, have a beautiful Aquarius season. Take care.